I'm going to be starting a brand new series on the YouTube channel. And I got to say, I am very, very excited. But one thing I need from you guys, you as the viewer, I'm going to need your guys' comments down below. What do you guys think about the series, your guys' input and everything? Because essentially, you guys have a lot to say in how this series goes about and what we're actually be doing with all these different cards. So let's go ahead and set the scene for you guys on my idea on what this series can be and kind of what my thought process actually is. So the series is going to be called Hunt for Headliners. Obviously, you guys know that headliners are a big part of MLB's show, and we've gone through all 50 of the different headliners throughout the entire game cycle. It kind of sucks they stop at 50, but unfortunately, that's just what they do. So we're set with 50 headliners, and I want to make an entire team of headliners. We're going to be starting with an all-common team, except for the first headliner, which is Spencer Torkelson. So if you guys don't remember what Spencer Torkelson looks like, this is kind of a good reminder of all the headliners as well. This was our first headliner that we saw in the game, headliner set 1. He was a really good card too, so I'm pretty excited to use him again. But he will be our only diamond player on this team so far. So what we're going to do with this card, so Spencer Torkelson, like I said, is going to be our first guy we're going to use. We're going to have set missions for each card in every game that we use them in. So for somebody like Spencer Torkelson, we'll probably do 2 hits and an extra base hit and maybe another RBI or something along the lines of that, where we kind of show a little bit of his power numbers, but also getting his hits in there as well. And then say it's a starting pitcher, we want to get 6 Ks, maybe no earned runs, no walks, and then we get an upgrade for them as well. So the second set headliner would be Billy Wagner. Nice little veteran card here, would be our first upgrade essentially to our team. So what we can do with Billy Wagner is maybe get a save, get a strikeout, don't let up any walks, and we go ahead and move on to the next upgrade, who will be set headliner 3, and so on and so forth. So in order to technically get an upgrade, we have to finish that mission, but this is where it kind of gets to a point where I need you guys' help and get your guys' input on what we're gonna actually do with the wins and losses throughout the entire time of the duration of the series. Essentially, you want to be winning the games along with finishing off all the missions. So I want to make sure that a win maybe counts for something, but right now I really don't know exactly how to put a win and how I should actually make that be an upgrade, or if we get a loss, should that be a downgrade? That way we actually go down all the way to the common player. So technically, if I didn't get this with Spencer Torkelson, I'd have to go down and use a common player and pretty much restart over again. One thing that we've kind of thought of in the background would be if I get, 3 straight wins, we can go ahead and upgrade one of the common cards to a bronze. Essentially, if I get 3 straight losses, we can move them all the way down to commons again. But I want to try to build a team based off of upgrades and get you guys inputs on how we should be able to do that. The end goal for the series would essentially be to be able to use every headliner throughout the entire process. Maybe even make it to World Series as like an extra little gimmick there too. But I want to try to use every card. I want to build a team around all these different cards through headliners and kind of see if we can actually make World Series with it. I want to try to do something as well where I get your guys' inputs on every single series or every single episode. That way you guys get some say in who we're actually using with the cards. We could do like a different set of tier where there's certain tiers of diamonds we can use where it's like 85 to an 88 we can choose for our next headliner. But I kind of want to get you guys' thought process on that as well, because I'm not exactly sure how we're going to do that. But I'll make sure you guys are getting your say in this series and kind of get you guys' paw prints all over it. We could also throw up a like goal. So if we hit a certain amount of likes, maybe get an extra upgrade off of that as well. But we want to try to do these mission-based each game. We want to try to play well, but we also want to keep upgrading the team to make it the best that we can. That way we can actually compete at high levels. So if this series sounds cool to you guys, give me a like, give me some comments down below, because I really want to get you guys input on how we're going to actually do this. I'm excited to start a series on my YouTube channel and hope that you guys will enjoy it. And I'm just excited to try to do something different. I'm kind of getting tired of doing the gameplay vids where it's just these debut cards. We just kind of debut them and that's about it. I want to add some extra stipulations to it to kind of get you guys into it and kind of, essentially just have a good time and beat these missions and build a team the way we want to build it. That's what I want to do, is just get your guys input, have a good time with it. And I'm super stoked to try it. So hopefully you guys are ready for it. This will be Hunt for Headliners episode 0. Episode 1 will be next week. Hope you guys are ready for it.